We're back, playing more Symphony of the Night Randomizer. Our goal, to get the fastest time ever for this Randomizer seed. The fastest time, as recorded in the Long Library Discord race, was by Igorp, with the 51:21. Our goal is to beat that 3, 2, 1, go! So we just have to go faster than anyone has ever gone before. How hard could it be? If you're watching on YouTube, how's it going? Hope you guys are doing well. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Free way to help support your boy as always. And we're playing a lycanthrope seed, and our goal is to just go fast. What's the worst that'll happen? Bad damage stacks here. He's gonna live? Yeah, what the fuck? I guess I got negative damage stacks there. That's awesome. So we just lost like 10 minutes, 10,000 years. And now he's gonna jump around like 12 times because I'm not gonna get damage stacks here, watch. Just kidding, he's dead. Alright, I guess it could have been worse. We basically lost the time that we saved for skipping the starting item. The reason I've been doing the prologue slightly differently is because if you get 41 hearts or more, you get an extra item at the start of your run in your inventory. I'm of the opinion that that item, like, is not worth it. Like, wasting the extra 7 to 8 seconds to grab that item, however long it takes. I haven't timed it. It's just a vibe thing, realistically. But I feel as if that item isn't necessary, because the only thing that it can be that ends up saving you time is a library card, and the odds of that happening is incredibly low. So, in that regard, I've been skipping. Can you get out of my way, please? Thank you. Oh my goodness. And I got something in my eye, and my controller's upside down, and also my mom says I'm grounded. Alright. Let's try and not kill too many of these enemies. I know there's a setup to land on the items up here. I just don't know how to do it. I think you just run and jump. And just hope. Nope. Doesn't matter. None of those were important. Neither were those. Okay. So I like going outer wall first here, especially in lycanthrope. Mostly because going all the way through to Castle Keep only helps you in like one scenario, which is progression is immediately at Leapstone. This gives you option to more quick checks for progression and access to the outer wall and stuff like that, and library. So I think this ends up on average being better, but we could still get punished for this, obviously. You know, every random seed is random at the end of the day. I'm just going for a play that I think ends up being better on average, but I don't know. Okay, nothing here. Then in that case, we turn around. There is a argument that I should save split. Right there, go to the library. Check the librarian shop item. Clear the library, and if I don't find anything important, just reset. And then go Spirit Orb after. Because we need to find progression either here in the library or at Spirit Orb, essentially. Because there's nowhere else for it to be. This, like, layer 0 logic only has so many checks available to us. So I'm just trying to get those checks done as quick as possible. Because odds are, at layer, like, the first thing you find is usually, like, Leapstone or Gravity Boots or Jewel of Open. Something that's going to unlock more options for us. And I can make a better decision as to where to go after that. Spirit Orb. Okay. That's fine, I guess. I kind of don't have the MP to do all this stuff anyways, so I'll just let my MP slowly regen. A good strategy is to check Leapstone and save split if it's nothing reset and go outer wall. I disagree.
I'm interested in this.
There we go. That's exactly what we were looking for. Double check to make sure the shop doesn't have anything too good. I mean, Iron Shield's all right. I think at that point, like, why would you save split to go check Leapstone when at that point you're probably better off checking Leapstone and then grabbing the warp because you've already been there. Right? Like, why would you go to a location that has a warp available just to leave and be forced to backtrack to it again? There's a library card drop. Wow. That's insane. No, I just flat out disagree with the idea of going to a location on purpose that has a warp and leave the warp behind. Especially just for one out of logic check. When odds are, especially in Lycanthrope, the thing that you find first in Lycanthrope most of the time is either Gravity Boots, Leapstone, or Jewel of Open. And if it's Gravity Boots, then you get to do all the flight checks out of logic. So yeah, I just disagree with the strategy of going to Leapstone early in that specific spawn location. I think it's very greedy. Especially because you're essentially telling yourself, okay, well, I guess I'm going to force myself to come back here later without the warp. Can check this now. Okay. I didn't check that item before because I didn't have a reasonably good way of checking, like getting to the item. And it disappears if you don't check it. Or if you don't grab it immediately. Yeah, Prism's interesting. Okay, nice. Touch your spirit, nerd. Not bad. I feel good about my route. Obviously, getting the extra library card is huge as well. There's nothing like amazing that I want to like buy from the shop, so I'm not going to immediately go back to the library just for like buying stuff. The second question I have is probably going to be, do I farm for another library card after using one? And I think the answer is probably yes. Also, I guess I should have done this. I messed up the setup here, but it's fine. Yeah. This should work. Yeah. Please don't. Fucker. Okay. Die. 10,000 years of fucking death to all of you. Piece of shit. Man, fuck a flea rider. Oh, and it was nothing. Dude, I'm having a rough time with it. This is so dumb. Yeah, like imagine getting Jewel of Open first here and then delaying library. So, that would have been so brutal, genuinely. Because oftentimes you're incentivized to delay library due to wanting to have money for the shop and also basically clear library all in one go. Like find Form of Mist first and then do library, but yeah, no. Couldn't be me. Yeah, I think one of the big strengths of Lycanthrope as a preset is that with very little additional movement, you can essentially be good for the first castle, if not the entire game. And Layer 0 is guaranteed to get you something. So why not prioritize Layer 0? At least that's my thought process.
Stop bonking your head like
Yo, what
a
up, Misty?
stupid, dumb, stinky baby who shits his pants in diaper and goes, wah!
That's me. That definitely sounds like me. Alright, we definitely go Marcel mode now. The sword made of explosions, please. Thank you. And there's Mist. Okay. Not bad. Yo!
Always having fun watching your streams, thanks.
Sphinx? How do I say that? Holy shit, I can't read. Thank you very much for the $10. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying the content. There was no reason to save the game here. But it was fun. It was a good time. Whee. Nothing there. Alright. I think we still want to find items if we can, like if they're convenient, but the question now becomes, do I prioritize going all the way to Silver Ring now? The problem is the Silver Ring is in logic. I should do this and not leave it behind. Especially because we have 0 Vlads at the moment. Okay. Just a familiar card down there. That is just soup, bean soup, I believe. Yeah, sword made of explosions is pretty good. Not gonna lie. Oh, I have to... If I crouch first, does that cancel the momentum? I'm gonna have to test that. Good up, Prob. How's it going? Okay, I will do these item checks because it's 3 for like 3 seconds of time loss. Well, it would have been 3 seconds if I did it correctly. It was closer to like 5. Whee. Okay. So now we definitely get the warp, and then it's a matter of how much more of the first castle do I want to do. So we're still missing in Logic Flight, and Logic Flight is likely... well, we found Mist and Jewel of Open on the same layer. Spikebreaker was flight locked. So with that in mind, I think Silver Ring's looking kind of nice. So I want to do the full loop, I think. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for the full loop. We're going to go all rocks all the way to Silver Ring. And I might consider library carding after that and then farming another one. It's just the odds of us getting another one is very low. So I don't want to rely on farming the library card, especially with my luck being low. Like, if I had Arcana or something, I'd consider farming harder, but... Alternatively, instead of library carding, I could just use this shortcut, so I'm just going to open it now. You have Mist? I know. I'm opening the shortcut. Because I want to save my library card. Because I'm going to the caverns after this. Like 99% of the time I'm going to the caverns after doing Silver Ring. Even if I find Holy Glasses there. I guess theoretically it would have been better then to just miss through the gate. But I also don't have infinite MP. Trying to save the amount of MP that I use. I think overall the movement's not that much slower. Because I'm basically going back and forth the same amount of times. It's just a matter of going... Yeah, I think it's the same. It's the same, maybe a little slower, but I got to save some MP. That's the plan, at least. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I want to avoid using the Aurochs situation here if I can. Yeah, maybe for Iron Shield it's worth it. Okay. Because if I go back through Aurochs' quarters after doing Silver Ring, it's just so slow. At least it feels slow. It's like an extra load zone and stuff. Or no, it's one less load zone, sorry. But the movement through the load zone feels really bad. Especially without Leapstone or a better form of flight. What up, Chris? I don't know. I could be playing this super wrong. These are just the thoughts that are going into my sleep-deprived brain at the moment. When's the Chaos live stream? I don't know if Chaos works. Chaos as a program requires connection to Twitch's like API, and I don't think that's been updated in a long time.
You have to understand the balls are there, but mostly, primarily, you need to work the shaft, right? Shaft is like the thing you need to prioritize, but you can't ignore the balls.
Very poignant from Dick Nation here. Very smart words. Also, she blitzed on my Dragon Talon Medici or something. Yeah, close enough. Not as profound as what that other guy said, but yeah. That's not in Logic Flight. So in Logic Flight is a 50-50 between Leapstone and Bat. Most likely Leapstone. Very unlikely that it's Bat. So right now we're looking at, what? Step 1 Gravity Boots. Step 2 Jewel. Step 3 Flight, most likely, or something that leads to Flight. Let's just say it's Flight. Step 4 Spike Breaker. Another Vlad, let's go. Right. 1 Gravity Boots, 2 Jewel, 3 Flight, 4 Spike Breaker, 5 Silver Ring location. That was dumb of me, but it's fine. Just gonna put the Spike Breaker on because it will make this entire section easier. Also, having Power Mist is gonna save me quite a bit of MP. This could be like Mermaid Statue, could be Glasses, could be a random ring, or sorry, a progression ring and the other one's random. It's Glasses, okay. Like I said, I could go second castle right now, but I don't think it's worth it because I have access to Spike Breaker location out of Logic. We did see Echo already, so if I find that my Flight is Bat, that's good for movement, and we can just take that to the second castle and look for Ring/Merman. So we'll do that. Yeah, I think going second castle here is incredibly greedy. Because you're basically just hoping to find double ring in second castle. Or maybe Merman into Final Vlad, and then like trying to skip some stuff from first castle. Whereas there's still a solid chance that Final Vlad is at Spike Breaker from this perspective. And if it's not at Spike Breaker, that means that it's pretty likely that Soul of Bat is in Caverns as well. So you'd be intentionally leaving behind Soul of Bat, which can be a strong play, don't get me wrong. But I don't know. Especially when we don't have a Leapstone right now. I'd like to find either Leapstone or Soul of Bat for movement purposes alone. And I'm guaranteed to find one of those two here in the Caverns. Or a thing that leads to it. I guess the question is, if I find Merman Statue in the Caverns, with it presumably leading to Flight, do I go out of my way for it? That's a tough question. It's going to matter a lot where I find Merman Statue then, but we'll see. Am I sniping? I'm trying. I'm trying. Still don't have like a great weapon for Cerberus, but we'll see. Well, have I played a randomizer where I found all Vlad relics in Castle 1? Yeah, many a times. Prob, you've been here long enough. Surely you've seen me play a seed like that, right? I feel like you, of all people, have been here long enough. You've surely seen it. Yeah, there's an entire preset also that is devised around that exact thing. Finally playing the real randomizer. Speaking of playing the real randomizer, I've been thinking about trying to add as many... that's probably random ring. As many bullshit settings as possible together to see what kind of horrific amalgamation I can create using various different tools and things. I'd have to talk to SotN about getting a map rando put together and then just trying to add as much dog shit on top of that as possible. And just suffer through it. Basically the true max randomizer experience. I'd have to figure it out, but I think it would be funny. Just like enemy stat rando, fucking... just everything possible. I might even, like, crash the game or something. Okay, there's our intended flight. With that in mind, I have 2 random Vlads. I found a random ring. I think this is a scenario where skipping Merman is very safe. Because there's only 2 random Vlads remaining. I saw your post about that, yeah. I will check it out probably soon, especially now that I don't have GDQ to worry about. And stuff. With my Xbox, I can kind of just mess around with it, presumably. And, like, the bad avatar exploit is, like, not even doing anything to the Xbox. It's just booting a thing off of a USB. I'm not sure what I'd be able to set up with it, other than trying some console 360 rando, but surely there's other stuff we could do with it, too. Goddamn. I ain't got fucking shit as far as, damage goes. Let's just, spell this guy to death, I guess. While I'm at it, let me do this. Actually use sub-weapon damage. That was pretty bad. Whatever. Give me my Marcel back. Should've just used fire damage on the fire boss streamer. Another random... Okay, well now we're basically so safe to have skipped Merman Statue. That is not bad at all. So we're definitely going to go to the Merman Statue location. This should be plenty of money to buy the Iron Shield. Iron Shield, unironically, might just be enough for us. So... this is probably a save split scenario. The question now becomes, do I want to save split for Grand Falloon? I think the answer is yeah, maybe, because I already got away with a lot here. I feel like my route has been very strong. The only thing I don't want to lose to is maybe a Merman situation. And like, oh my god, that's a lot of money too. Not that the money really matters, because it's really just Iron Shield in the shop, if I remember correctly, so... Don't hit me! So yeah, I'm fine to just do this real quick. If there's nothing here, we reset. If there is something here, obviously, then we're in a really good spot. So, the question is, if it's Merman here, do I skip, presuming it's nothing? I don't know. It's nothing. Okay, that's fine. I think the save split doesn't even save that much time in the long run, but I'm fine with it. Also, I don't think we need any of that money. The only thing on the ground there that would have been decent, I think, was Alucard's sword. The record burglar, that's me. I'm here to burgle the records. Get your ass around that fucking thing. Thank you. Another library card would be freaking sweet. Not gonna lie. I don't need them more, Miguel, but it's fine. Oh shit! There's the library card! Let's fucking go! Okay, that's Final Vlad for sure. So we know that Soul of Bat is going to be either at Mermaid Statue or Holy Glasses. So we're just looking for a random Vlad somewhere. And if that's the case...
What can I do for you?
I'm interested. I'm interested in this.
I might buy an attack potion as well. Yeah, I think it's literally just this. Double Aries for the big boy damage, and then...
Thank you.
Sure, whatever, man. I don't care.
Farewell for now.
So, honestly, the only situation that punishes us right now is random Vlad at Merman Statue now. Otherwise, we just win the game. So, I'm actually going to save the game here. Yeah, I'm just going to save the game here. And then do second castle, crazy style. And if I don't find the Vlad there, then I might soft reset or something. Yeah, I think that's fine. Soft reset, go grab the thing. Actually, hold on. Better idea. So that save was a waste of time. I have a better idea. Yeah. Oh, I'm also leaving behind the Soul of Bat location. Oops! That's just nothing. Most likely. Okay, that's kind of a throw. Then, actually, is it better to just do those checks now with a save split or something? Maybe that is the play now. Because my plan was to save split differently, but now I think I'm incentivized to just full clear first castle here. Although, maybe there's a world where... actually, yeah. No, I'm good. Yeah, okay. This is a very tough decision to make, but I think I've made the decision. The decision is final. Motherfucker. Never mind, I'm dead. He says, knowing that full well that he's not dead at all. Okay, so I'm intentionally skipping Soul of Bat and Mermaid Statue. Those checks are very low odds to be the Final Vlad. Final Vlad could just be in second castle. It's like a 10 to 2. So, what is that? 1 in 5 chance that we're leaving something behind, which is very low, but also not insignificant. My plan now is I'm going to save the game here, having already saved Richter. The plan is now, if I do not find the relic anywhere in second castle, I reset to this save specifically. Manually go back to the first castle, check what I'm missing, reverse library card, win the game. So basically, I was trying to find a way to turn the reverse library card on whilst keeping the library card available, and I think I have found it. We are doing right side, so we can use our library card to go left side. So now we just do, like, standard route stuff, I think. And I think Marso plus Ares is good enough, and I have double Ares for tankier bosses. And I know I'm leaving... Oh. What? What happened? Ren, what the fuck happened? What do you mean 51 minutes? What do you mean? Dude. Okay, never mind. I'm like sitting here trying to like... what am I doing? Just reverse library card and win. What was the point in all of this? I'm sitting here trying to metagame, okay, this is a seed where Ren lost this race to a 51. So I'm trying to think something weird must have happened. No. I didn't expect to beat the seed by 20 minutes. I'm starting to think that maybe, just maybe, I got really unlucky in this last tournament, guys. I'm really starting to think I got really unlucky. Because what the fuck is this shit, man? Oh my god. Please don't die. That'd be really embarrassing. I have a mana prism as well. I have a high potion. Like, I can open the menu and stay alive if I need to. Just what happened? What happened? Remember when Ren was like, I really like doing this one play that loses you the game at the start of the run? He tried to trick me. He unironically tried to trick me. I like doing a save split that loses you the game. Uh-oh. Yeah, Ren, I should do that save split that loses me the game. That's a good idea. And I immediately clocked it as a bad idea. Remember when I did that? Holy, man. He tried to incept me with the evil. Also, I am going to take this off for now because I really don't want to die. You bet 54 points on me losing? Joke's on you. Dude, how the fuck? I can't even turn this into a goddamn YouTube video, man. It's too short. Also, what's the lycanthrope record from the last tournament? What was the fastest lycanthrope seed? Because this is close. That's crazy, man. I'm over here trying to overcook this seed, and it's like, nah, you're fine. What the hell? Yo, thank you, PG, over on the YouTube chat. How's it going? Go. Yeah, we go double Ares and give me the Iron Shield and give me Marcel for Shaft, and then we switch to Iron Shield for Dracula. 91 is not that much damage, but I just don't have a lot of MP for using the spell over and over again versus Dracula. Our damage should be good, though. Let me also put on the armor that increases my sub-weapon damage. What the hell is that shit called? Brilliant Mail. Surely it's just so brilliant. There's a thing about it. Okay.
Behold my true form and
there it is.
Go back whence
Yeah, dude, what happened?
trouble the soul of my mother no more.
I cannot understand. Where were the relics?
How is
They
it
weren't even in any weird spots, right?
you have been doomed ever since you lost?
Like,
the
everything was
ability
first castle except for Eye of Vlad. Eye of Vlad is impossible to skip unless you immediately... Dude, unless you use a reverse library card as soon as you enter second castle. That's the only thing I can think of, right?
Matthew 16:26, I believe.
I mean, the random library card drop that I got was good,
What word?
but where did I even use it?
Words.
I used it at...
She said,
Spike
"Do not hate
Breaker?
humans. If you cannot live with them, then at least do them.
That's not
no
bad.
harm.
That's not a bad spot to use it or
Theirs is
anything,
already a
but...
hard lot. She also said to tell you, that she would.
Yeah, early second castle kills you here. That's the only thing I can think of, is that Ren saw glasses and said, I'm going to go early second castle.
My son.
Which, like I said, as soon as I saw glasses, I said out loud, I'm not going to the second castle. I'm going to go to caverns, which has guaranteed flight for me, which is going to speed up everything in second castle. Plus, it lets me find, you know, other missing stuff, and it gives me access to Spikebreaker. The only thing you're hoping to find in second castle, if you do early second castle, is the ring that you're missing or merman statue that you're missing that then leads to Final Vlad. But you're skipping Spikebreaker to do so, and you're skipping In Logic Flight, which has a chance to be Soul of Bat to do so. So, like, it's just so risky. Because I'm trying to think, even in the world where you go second castle, you find the ring, you go back to first castle, you'd have to go back immediately, right? You also are basically hoping to find some random Vlads in second castle, because if all of the random Vlads are still in first castle and you stay in second castle missing 2 random Vlads, when do you decide to go back to first castle? How much more of first castle do you check while you're there? Like, it gets really awkward really fast, and you're just kind of vibing it out. Versus clearing one castle, getting information, using that information to then route the rest of the next castle. So
I'm sorry. 'Tis my fault you had to fight your own father.
I don't know. It's one of those things where it's obvious that the way that a lot of people play the randomizer is to maximize luck. It's literally, I'm going to find the one route that instantly wins me the game if I hit my 12-way parlay, aka the second castle needs to have progression. It needs to lead exactly to the thing that I need. And the thing that I need cannot be Soul of Bat, because if it's Soul of Bat, then I have access to Silver Ring out of Logic, so I won't need Soul of Bat, right? Because technically going second castle first does lead to the progression that you need. It probably leads to like either the other ring or merman statue, which then leads to Soul of Bat. And then in Logic, Soul of Bat is what gets you access to the Final Vlad at Spikebreaker location, but you could just do Spikebreaker location whenever. So essentially they are hoping that the second to last step is not Soul of Bat to try and eke out a win, but it doesn't even guarantee you a win, because that is just step 1 of the win condition of early second castle. The other win condition is that the rest of first castle has literally nothing of value, so you get the maximum value for leaving immediately. But if there's anything valuable in first castle, you are forced to then do that as well. And then at that point, I was able to skip basically the entirety of second castle in this situation because I full cleared first castle, and it wasn't very slow at all. You guys saw how fast I was able to do all of that. Especially in a seed like, or a preset like Lycanthrope, where you can just move, especially in the first castle, very quickly in wolf form. The second castle was way more awkward to move with just wolf. And at that time we had just what? Wolf, Mist, Power of Mist, and that's it for movement. Like, oh, miserable, genuinely miserable. I don't know. And maybe this is confirmation bias, but I'm just saying, I should not be allowed to win this hard. Like, insanity. Actual insanity. If you played with just a modicum of understanding, I feel like you finish the seed in like 40 minutes at minimum. But being forced to do all of second castle with terrible movement and like no good weapons either, unless you find something random that helps you out. But like, I don't know. The Ares was the only reason I did all right. It's just, you really are just, they're trying to hit their 12-way parlay to win when you don't need to do that. You just don't need to. It's crazy. It's just, oh man. It really makes me remember how I felt during the tournament, which was, I feel so vindicated in this moment. Like, yeah, I didn't win the tournament or anything like that, but damn, does it feel vindicating to be like, dude, playing like that is so stupid. I don't know. Do you agree? Am I just a sore loser? Let me know in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. The library card saved me exactly the amount of time it takes you to go from the Spikebreaker location back to the warp and the mines, because that's all that skips. So probably like a minute and a half. Not 20 minutes. Just putting that out there. Just pointing that out there.